good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing, honestly, but I would like to, if I get a chance, I would like to get the little tomatoes that I showed you yesterday that I recently brought outside that were just propagated from this main plant over here. I would like to put those guys into the earth in the garden if I get a chance, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So that's what I would mostly like to do today. But besides that, honestly, I have no idea, but I wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far, and I'll see you in a little bit when I decide to do whatever I'm doing today. Hi little ones, you doing good today? I have some news to share. Your new name is gonna be Floris, which is pretty darn adorable. You're gonna do great, little Floris. I think so far she's enjoying her new container. She's still a little bit rough, but I think she's doing okay. They're quarantining over here in the bathroom, but this is how they're doing today. They're all looking pretty good, which is exciting. And here's the little one I couldn't really show you yesterday. It's very, very pretty. I just have no idea what kind of plant it is. Well, I was going to put these little tomatoes over here. Oops, the water's not on. Hang on. There we go, that's better. But I was gonna put the little tomatoes over here, but the wasps were kind of attacking me, so I will try later on today. But I at least can give these guys some water. Mostly the pumpkins way over there at the other end. There we go. I only saw one wasp when I put the tomatoes down. And a lizard, so I'll see if that comes back out. But I'm going to put the little guys into the earth. I'm going to put this little one here in between these two tomatoes. Everyone's going on this side. This one here, and then that little one right there. So hopefully they'll do well. Also, that tomato's ready. But the little lizard went back there somewhere. I don't know where it went, though. I'll try and show you it if it comes back out, but I highly, highly doubt it. This is the last one, but this is the one that has the roots going along in a circle. It is so interesting how it's doing that, and it still is. But yeah, this is the last one, and it's gonna go right there in between these two little tomatoes. Since the plants aren't getting big, I'm not worried about anybody crowding each other. But there we go, they're all in the earth. Thank you, little tomato. This little one is new. This little one is new, and that little one is new to the garden. Good luck, everyone. You're gonna do great. Also, it was a really good thing that I watered the garden earlier because that made it very easy. And also the yellow on my fingers, that's the tomato oil from the plant. It's very interesting how it's so yellow. Guess what Dad found? He found some stickers. They are mostly moths, and they're really, really pretty. I'm gonna put one on my water bottle, at least one of them on my water bottle as well. But he got these stickers and he was looking everywhere. We all have been looking everywhere, but he's the one who found it. He found stickers with a little spider on it. So that means I'm going to put this little one onto Debbie's container in honor of my little spider who is no longer with us. Obviously, I am still very upset about the little one. I didn't even see it once, which is kind of amazing. That's how good of a little spider it was. But this is how Debbie is doing. She is obviously very, very tall now. So I had to put her on the floor. But yeah, obviously I am very, very upset that the little spider is still gone, and I miss it very much because this was the only plant in my room that I did not treat for any bugs, and I'm worried that I'm gonna have to start treating it for bugs because the little guy isn't around anymore. Little leaf back here is where I would find most of the spider webs. It would be in between here. They didn't last very long. It would be gone within the day, and then you would pretty much have to rebuild it every single day, so it was a new one every time. But I always enjoyed seeing them. And if you're wondering what this is, it's my yoga mat. That's where I keep it. But I buried the little one right about here, so I'm thinking about putting this sticker, I think, here, because that's probably the closest to where it's gonna be. So let's try and get this little guy off of here without ripping it. Let's see how I do. I need both hands. Oh, that came off amazingly. There we go. Perfect. I love it. Actually, are those star stickers too? Or are they just, no, those are not stickers. I could probably cut them out and use them as stickers, I guess. But I think I'm going to add these flowers to it as well, because I think they're really pretty. So there we go. I'm going to put them over here on this side. There you go, little spider. It's also kind of amazing to me that I never saw that little spider in all of its like time being there. I did obviously get upset, but I'm gonna miss the little one, so now I'll be able to at least see him technically through the sticker. So thank you so much, Dad, for finding those. But also, I think we get to use the yellow one again. It officially is starting to warm up, which is really nice because it has been very odd. It still felt a little bit more like fall, but it's somewhat more summery again today, which was good because I was not really necessarily enjoying the cooler weather. I mean, yes, it felt nice, but I'm not necessarily enjoying it because I'm not ready for summer to be over quite yet. I don't want the cold already. It feels like it just started getting warm and now it's already cooling back down. It's probably just me because I always want it to last longer, but it does feel like it was not warm for very long. So the fact that it is warming up again, I am very, very excited about. But anyway, for today, it was a busy day, but it was a very fun day, and I was able to get a chance to put the newest little propagated tomatoes outside in the garden, in the actual earth. It did take me 2 tries because, and thank you, by the way, Father, for taking care of a couple of the plants that were over there while the wasps were kind of trying to get me. I don't understand. They don't really go after Father that much. As soon as Dad got over there, by the way, the wasp left. It wasn't even interested. It just left. And then as soon as I step foot back in the garden, it comes right back. But anyway, I was able to water the garden, and that was actually very helpful as well before putting the little guys into the earth, because it made it very, very easy to dig and to make a spot for them. So they are in the earth now, and hopefully they do well. Again, I know it's going to be a shorter season for them because it's getting cooler already and it is August, so it makes sense, but they are going to have a little bit of a shorter season, but I think they're going to do really well. The roots that are on them are super healthy, and they do actually have quite a few leaves on them. I just need to remember to give them plant food regularly and plenty of water because it's not raining anymore. So I'm sure it will again, but it hasn't rained in a long time. But as long as I give them food and water, I think they're gonna do amazing. Still nothing happening, obviously, because it's only the second day of the pumpkins being out there. So I still have to be patient with that, but nothing yet on those. I hope they sprout soon because of the short season. Nothing with the pumpkins inside either, by the way. They're still not sprouted, but obviously it's only been a couple days. I think it said, I still have the package over here. When do they sprout? 7 to 14 days. So they won't sprout for at least a week or 2. So hopefully it's closer to the 7 days instead of the 2 weeks. Because that would mean that they would only have about a month and a half, maybe 2 months if it's a late fall, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be, of growing. So hopefully they are able to grow at least a teeny tiny pumpkin, maybe. I don't know. We will see. I'm gonna hope for the best, but the tomatoes, I'm pretty positive, are going to get their roots to spread out a bit very, very quickly. And as you saw, all the other tomatoes out there are doing really well. And yeah, just the garden is doing really well. I'm very excited about that. So besides taking care of my plants and just pretty much a normal day, but it was a very good day, and Dad finding the spider stickers, just thank you so much, Father. That really means a lot. But anyway, I am almost done with the first row, so I am going to continue on knitting real quick, and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. It's another new color day, so we are back to switching fairly often, I think. I don't know, maybe we'll be on the yellow again for a while. I can hope. I just started the video again, and I didn't notice it before. I'm sure you did, but if you're wondering, I have had these antlers in my hair all day long, and I keep forgetting about them. They're Alistair from Has Been Hotel's antlers, so yeah, I just keep forgetting that they're there. I meant to take them off before I started recording, but I completely forgot they're there because they don't even feel like anything is there unless I like really shake my head or something, then I feel it move. And yes, I did leave the house today, and yes, they were still on my head, so I'm sure other people wondered what they were as well, but anyway, that's what it is. But anyway, I am all done knitting the blanket, and this is what it looks like up close. And this, hang on a second. Oh good, I put my shoes off to the side today. That was smart of me, even though I just kind of throw them over there. This is, whoops. This is what the entire blanket looks like for the year so far. Oh, one more thing. Let me grab it. Here, little ones. All right, so you named my little string of frogs, and this is how the little one is doing today. This side of the plant is not doing that great, but I think this side is gonna be okay. As you can see, that one's much healthier than this side, but I think it's gonna be okay. And you named it Floris, so she is officially named. And also Dan named this little one, the cactus, I think is what it is. I think it's cactus. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna treat it as a cactus and hope for the best. If it doesn't look like it's doing well, then I'll start giving it some more water. But this is the one that I am most concerned about surviving. But I'm pretty sure, Dan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she named this little one Star, I think is what you named it. So this little one is named Star. So yeah, we have two little guys with names now. So thank you so much for naming them. I think their names are perfect, and everyone else also, they're all quarantining in the bathroom. It's kind of back there, away from all of the other plants. I'm gonna put those little guys back with them in a minute, but I wanted to show you them because they are officially named. Again, don't know how well they're gonna do. Hopefully they do well, but as of today, they're still doing pretty okay, which is very exciting, and I don't see any bugs on them, which is also really exciting. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for the video today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for helping plant the tomato plants out in the garden. I'm glad that I was able to get a chance to do that. I wasn't able to earlier because of the wasp being a bit aggressive, but I was able to get it later on in the day, which was exciting. So those guys are officially in the earth and in the garden with everybody else. So yeah, just thank you so much for being here while I did that, and for naming my little plant today. And yeah, just thank you so much for being here in general. And as for tomorrow, I'm not sure what we are going to be doing, but Dad and I might go on a motorcycle ride. We might go on Sunday. I'm not sure. It depends on the weather. So we will decide that tomorrow, but it is an option. If not, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, honestly, but I am definitely looking forward to spending the day with you tomorrow. And yeah, as for today, I just hope you had a good day no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. So again, thank you so much for being here. Bye. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later.